Hey, you guys, welcome to Faith St. Jules. For all of you guys that don't know me yet, my name is Faith at Faith St. Jules over on Instagram. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm really excited because I have new discoveries. What I've discovered may be old to you guys. Some of you guys may have already discovered this, but for me, it is new, and I'm going to share it with you anyway for those who may not know about this. So, exciting news. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Never mind. Watching too much Nickelodeon with the kids already, I guess. But yes, I want to share something with you guys. So, I have sewn with the Big Four for quite a while. Most of my pattern sewing has been the Big Four. I ventured into some indie patterns that mail out, but a lot of them are PDF patterns. And I'm sure I'm not alone when I say PDF patterns can be a pain in the buttocks. Like you have to print it out onto 50 sheets of paper, and then you have to line them up and then tape them together and then cut it out again. And it's just a process that I have tried to avoid for a long time, even though I have purchased some PDFs that I really love because there's some really great patterns out there that are PDF only. Some of my wonderful followers, what I call my angels in sewing disguise, they have messaged me when I complained about this, and they gave me a way for me to still be able to do my PDF without all the printing at home. I don't know if you guys know about this, but they told me about this company called pdfplotting.com. That's pdfplotting.com. This company will print your patterns for you and mail them to you. Now, let me say this before I continue on. This is not an ad. This is not an ad. I'm just speaking to you guys and sharing what I have found out. Okay, so the way pdfplotting.com works is that for you guys who have PDF patterns, you can print out you can download the files from the PDF pattern companies that you order from, and then you can upload that file to the PDF plotting website, and then they print those patterns out into full format sheets, and then they mail it to you. Now, do know this, that in order for you to utilize this website, you have to be using a pattern that has copy shop format. You cannot use regular PDF patterns on the site. It has to be copy shop formatted. And I will say good news that quite a few PDF companies are switching over and allowing for you to have copy shop formats. However, there's still companies where you just have to print at home and use up all the paper. And if the pattern's worth it, I say go ahead, because some patterns are worth the paper. However, for those who are allowing you to do so, now you can print it. Now, what I love is this is my first time trying PDF plotting after I found out about it. I ordered 6 patterns, you guys, which mount to about 30, I think it was 30 something pages of large format paper. And not 37 pages of printer paper, but large format paper. And you guys, it came within 5 days. It probably would have gotten here sooner, but I did order on midnight, and then that following Monday was a holiday. So, when there's a holiday, stop the mail delivery. So that's why it took that long. But from what a lot of my followers tell me, it usually takes about 3 days and they get their pattern. Now let's break it down to price, because I know we all wonder how much does it cost. Well, I ordered 6 patterns and they range. It depends on how many sheets, big format sheets that you're gonna need. And patterns usually range from about $1 something cents a sheet, depending on the size, because there are different sizes. Most sizes go, the main size I would say is about 20, 0 to 20. It's really not that large in your first choice, but that usually is about $1 something cents per sheet, and then it goes up from there. What I love was that when I put it in, it asked me how many pages, and of course when you go into your file on your drive, you will see when you click on the copy shop format, it will show you above on the computer screen how many pages that's going to be. And that's the number you'll put into the little box on the PDF plotting website. And then from there, you'll scroll down to tell you how much your total will be. So over here, I've shared with you guys what my receipt looks like. I ordered 6 patterns with mounted to about 30-something pages. And I only paid about $30-something to print all of that out and have it delivered to me, you guys. I don't know about you, but that's not a whole lot. When you think that when I print it out at home, each of these probably range to about 40-something to 50-something or more pages on printer paper. So when you think about how much printer ink costs, I'm spending way more on that just to print out 1 or 2 patterns. And here I print out 6 patterns for $30-something. And now that we've talked about that, I'm going to tell you guys the patterns that I printed out. I'm so excited, you guys. So one of the patterns that I did print out, and I'll show you guys how large it is. This is how large it is, full scale, you guys. And what I love is the paper quality. It is such amazing paper quality. It's not flimsy, it doesn't feel like tissue paper. Great quality paper. And most of the pattern pieces fit on one sheet depending on the pattern that you're printing out. So the pattern that I have purchased is, the first one is the Reese pattern by So Def, which is a brand by Mimi G. This is her PDF pattern. This is her Reese pattern, which is a really cute dress. I also printed out the Annie cardigan by So Def, yet another Mimi G pattern. I'm sure some of you guys are familiar with the Annie cardigan. If you look over here, I do have the photo of the patterns over here, so you'll see what I'm talking about visually. Also, I have printed out the Adriana dress by Friday Pattern Company. I know everyone went crazy over the Adrienne, the Adrienn blouse. That was a big hit between last year and this year. But this is a dress version. This is the Adriana dress. I also printed out the Anza jumpsuit. Now, this is a company I've wanted to use for a long time, and I've actually had quite a few of their PDFs in my files, on my computer file, but again, so many pages to print out. Like some of their printouts, you guys, are about 100-something printer paper pages. I was like, not gonna do that. No ma'am. So I was really glad when I found out PDF plotting. But that's the Anza jumpsuit and dress. What I loved about Itch to Stitch is that, and some of these patterns that I purchased, is that they're very versatile. Like the Anza jumpsuit and dress, again, you hear in the name, it could be a dress or a jumpsuit. You can turn to shorts or whatnot. Believe me, if you guys follow me on Instagram, you'll see all the different ways I plan on hacking and making these things my own. I also bought the Birdie button-up by Pattern Scout. Pattern Scout is a brand that is pretty new to me. I actually did some pattern testing for them, and through pattern testing, I saw how much work and dedication that Casey, the owner, put into her patterns, and she was such a wonderful person to work with and so nice and so sincere. Like this, when you're that type of a person, it makes me want to support you even more. So I definitely love her pattern because she takes a lot of consumer advice and criticism while creating her patterns to make sure that everything comes out just right, and the fit and the style of it is what we will want to wear. So I love that about Pattern Scout. So I have their Birdie button-up, which is a dress, or you can turn into a shirt, and they have different versions. You have the version that's just a regular shirt, or you can do the pleats on the shoulder. It is really stylish, you guys. And I also printed out the Sally jumpsuit and maxi dress by Closet Case Pattern. I love Closet Case Pattern, but the thing is, some of these pattern companies, when you order their pattern, their paper pattern, you have to pay that crazy shipping cost. And y'all, if it cost me way more money than I want to spend, I'm like, So I'm glad I was able to use the PDF and get it that way. But so those are a few patterns I have purchased, you guys. And believe me, as I go along, there will be more. And I'll be sharing with you guys what I'm purchasing and the fabric that I plan on using with these. But if you want to see what I'm doing, make sure you're following me on Instagram at Faye St. Jewels, because in my stories on my page, I'll be showing what I'm what I'm sewing, the patterns I'm using, and I'll go into more information on my Instagram sometimes. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me today and watching this video. I hope the information I've given you is really helpful. And remember, whatever you love doing, whether it's sewing, crocheting, knitting, making shoes, whatever it is, continue doing it, because the things we love to do brings us joy. And you want to make sure that you put a little joy in your life every day. All right, you guys, have a wonderful day. Bye.